saucing out your luck. Going hard in the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a NATO variation of log bait. In competitive play, NATO has been the obvious choice over Inferno Tower. It allows you to get a better matchup against 3 Musketeers and Hog Rider decks. NATO gives you another answer to 3 Musketeer Minion Horde decks, whereas Inferno would just be a dead cycle card in your deck. NATO also gives you a much better matchup against Hog Rider, allowing you to pull it directly to your King Tower. And later on in the game, when you have your King Tower activated, you can pull the Hog Rider 5 tiles up from your King Tower in the middle, and then the Hog Rider will get 0 hits on your tower. So because you don't have Inferno Tower anymore, you really want to be utilizing the combination of Tornado plus Princess. You want to be getting as many Princesses on the field against all their tank decks, whether it's a Golem or a Giant. And after stacking Princesses, especially if you have 1 or 2 of them on the field, and you NATO back their Golem along with their supporting units, you'll just decimate their entire push. This deck doesn't seem to be getting a nerf anytime soon, so let's jump straight into some high ladder games. Alright guys, we got our first game of the day against Sip. And Isser from Legend Pcats. Is he from a Pcat clan? The Legend of Pcats. Alright, so this is going to be whack. Starting off with a Furnace, I do not really know what deck this is going to be. It could potentially be that mirror log bait deck. It's already saucing out a log. This is kind of scary for me, not liking our situation. We're going to be dropping a Knight. He's going to be a kind sir. Eat those Fire Spirits like a champ. He's going to be dropping Archers. Alright, I don't really know what this is. Bats. This is definitely not the deck I was thinking of. Yeah, it definitely isn't. We're going to be using our NATO, then we're going to be dropping Goblin Gang, and then our Ice Spirit. So we're going to be cleaning that up rather nicely. However, that Fire Spirit might finesse us. It doesn't. Hey, that's the power of NATO, guys. If we dropped an Inferno Tower, that could have been a lot worse for us. Could have been a lot worse for us. Fire Spirits are going to get cleaned up real quick by that Princess. Notice how I did not drop that Princess anywhere near my tower. In case he had Fireball, I really didn't want to eat that damage. You know, wait for one of the Fire Spirits to die, then we drop our Knight. He's going to eat all that damage for us. Rather not have that on my tower. You guys feel me on that? It's probably for the better. Could have went in for a NATO plus Rocket, but I decided against that. I'm just going to go for a log right here. Going to go for Goblins plus Ice Spirit. I'm going to NATO everything backwards. And then his Musketeer... Oh, it actually... Alright, well. I thought it wasn't going to get a hit. I thought it was going to be out of range. Out of sight, out of range, but unfortunately, that was simply not the case. We're going to be dropping our Princess. The Princess will mitigate damage from the Furnace. He's going to be logging. He's going to log that tower. As always, I really don't care if he's going to log that tower. Also, he's dropping his log, so let's see what he actually has for this Knight Goblin Barrel right here. Because he used his log, what is his... Okay, so he's going to Fireball for a negative trade. We definitely take those, you kind sir. And the Knight is going to be spanking him for that play. Hey, let's go, guys. Feels good, man. Gonna be waiting for that. 1 Fire Spirit. He goes in for another log. He's a wild one. I don't know. Since we already activated the King Tower, this is the ideal placement. And yeah, that ended up working really well for us. We're gonna be dropping our Knight really soon. And he's just gonna keep going in with the Furnace. I don't really agree with that, but let him do his thing, I guess. I was really hoping he was going to log for that Hog Rider, but he didn't actually end up doing so. We're going to rocket those Archers. It's going to be a -3 trade, but we get all that damage. And we only need like 1 or 2 more rockets. We need 2 more rockets, actually. And then 2 more logs as well. That's it. So we got this game pretty much in the bag. It's on lockdown right now, right quick. I don't want to get that Musketeer near the tower because I didn't really have anything in time. And that it wasn't the most ideal placement of the NATO, but we ended up making it work. All we gotta do is go for the Rocket plus Log. Always going for the Rocket first because it takes a little bit longer than the Log. And we got the game in the bag. Let's get some hype in a recorded video. Let's move on to the next one, guys. Easy dubs out here. We just destroyed a Legend from Pcats. Alright, guys, we got a game right now. Playing against someone from OP Elite. We're gonna be saucing out the good luck. We're gonna be poised to drop our Ice Spirit at the bridge, but he's gonna be dropping a Bandit before 10 Elixir, allowing us to respawn first. And it's going to be interesting to see if he actually has log or if he has zap or what he has. It's going to be saucing out the log. Alright. We're dropping Goblin Gang and trying to counter push with that. Opposed to dropping a Nice Spirit. We're dropping a Nice Spirit in front. Maybe we're going to be able to make something happen right here. Steve the Spear Goblin going hard in the paint right there with his brother Chester. And yeah, so he's going to be dropping the pencil. Going to get a little bit overzealous with that pencil, I believe. It's not going to penetrate me today, sir. I'm sorry to say. The barbs are going to be working on that knight, but the knight's going to survive. Try to bait out a log right here. I assume he's going to go for minions. Oh, okay, no, he didn't. Alright, we're just going to drop Ice Spirit. We will end up eating one hit from the bandit. Maybe another hit. Oh, we ended up eating a little bit more than I wanted to right there. However, I don't really think he has a great answer to the goblins. And the goblins ended up baiting out 4 elixir out of him. And that 4 elixir is just going to be cycled to its death into a princess. So the Ice Spirit ended up sacrificing, suicided on top of the goblins. And then the minions just didn't really do too much against the princess. That was really well played by him right there, though. You guys, notice what he just did. He ended up dropping a... he ended up dropping the Electro Wizard in the middle, and then it went in the same lane that he wanted to go to. So he sniped the princess and then changed the direction of where the Electro Wizard was going to be going. Very well played. So he ended up going for a log, so we're going to try to punish him right now. We're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit before we end up dropping the Goblin Barrel. And we're going to try to get a lot of damage right here. We got a lot. So now we're going to be dropping a Knight. And then we're going to be dropping a Goblin Gang. Hopefully we can bait out another log out of him. I mean, this is something that he might potentially log. It's a Goblin Gang. It's a princess. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty enticing. And he ends up not taking the bait. We're going to be going in for a log again. Ice Spirit with that. And this is looking really good. We're going to be dropping our own Knight on defense. And that's going to go right into a Knight. So he is having a bad time right now. Could princess, or we could NATO everything back. Oh, that is going to be glorious. Look at those princesses having a field day on that P.E.K.K.A. and the tower. Dropping a Knight. He's got to log it. He's got to do it. You can't just stand idly anymore, sir. You gotta make something happen. Going to be using a log on defense. Then we're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit. So since he used his log, we're going to go in for a Knight plus Goblin Barrel. He's going to be tanking. The Knight, like a true sir, will be tanking for the Goblin Barrel. The Goblin Barrel will be thriving on the tower, ruining his day. And we're going to be dropping a rocket, and that will be a clean game. Despite him having log, it did not matter. Dominance was asserted, and we will be moving on to the next game. Alright guys, let's jump into the game. We got someone from no clan, probably a win trader. Obviously a win trader. Alright, so he's going to be dropping a Hog Rider. We're going to be poised to tornado that. Let's go. Picking up that nice juicy King Tower damage. He's going to be zapping that away. Alright, so he might be running a Hog Rider, Fireball, NATO, Zap deck. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Hopefully it's going to be one of them. Alright, something weird. He's got Princess. He's probably got NATO. Usually when you're running a Hog Rider and you reveal a Princess, it's... Oh my god, this man has a Bomber. I don't know what to say anymore. Sir, can you calm down with the crazy cards? I guess that's all I have to say. So he's going to be going in for a Hog Rider. We're going to be using our NATO to pull the Hog Rider to the middle. Hopefully we can mitigate some of the damage from the Hog Rider. The Hog Rider might get one hit on the tower. Not too bad, not too shabby. We're going to be using the tower in combination with the Princess and the Knight. Take out that Bomber. Real good. Feels good, man. Alright, we're going to be logging that right quick. Hopefully we can kill in time. Oh, yeah, there we go. Use this zap, so that means we're free to go in with the Goblin Barrel plus the Ice Spirit. Actually, I think Bomber does pretty well against that. Unfortunately, I don't really know that interaction because Bomber is just a new majestic card that I've never touched before. And it's happening. We're going to be using a NATO, we're going to be using Princess. Hopefully he ends up fireballing the Prince. We do not know if he's going to do that because it's on the healthier tower for me. I don't care. That's why I dropped it there. Waiting for it to walk up. We're going to repeat that transaction where we log, kill his Princess, and he zaps. We're going to be dropping a barrel, and then we're going to get the damage. This is an interaction that I'm perfectly fine with. The ball is in his court to change the interactions, and it's not looking so good for him, to say the least. We can actually eat a Bomber hit. I don't really care too much about that. We're going to be dropping a Knight in the middle. Dropping a Princess at the bridge. I could have elected to NATO that, but, oh, okay. Okay, sir. No, that wasn't too good for me. It could have been a lot better. Suffice to say that. We're dropping the barrel. We're going to be dropping a Knight. We're going to be dropping Ice Spirit. We're going to be dropping Princess. And we're going to have to lock all that back. Otherwise, that would be a pretty devastating push. We did not end up eating any damage. He went really crazy. He went hard in the paint, and he didn't get anything for that. So that must be a pretty tragic moment in this man's life. he might have abandoned all hope, and he's just succumbing to the defeat now, guys. So it's just letting it happen. He's realized that this game is just not his to win, and we got this one in the bag. Starting dominance, and yeah, let's move on to the next game, guys. Easy dubs. Alright, guys, we got a game against Blurry from Aurora Gaming. We're going to be saucing out the good luck. And we're going to be poised to cycle our Ice Spirit at the bridge. Let's see what he does. He's going to be dropping an Ice Golem. Going to be a Hog Rider deck, maybe a Graveyard deck. That's what it's looking like. Spear Goblins, alright. This is definitely interesting. Maybe a bait deck now. Hey, there's a poison and there's Spear Goblins. I don't know what to think anymore, guys. Everything has went out the window. There are no precedents to fall back on. We do not know what this man is going to be rocking. He's even rocking the Tesla. I like to see the innovation out of Blurry. We're going to be saucing out the thumbs up. As a message that I just appreciate this type of deck. Alright. We're going to be dropping the Princess right now. See what's up. Princess will not be walking towards that Tesla. He's probably going to drop Spear Goblins. There they are. And he's going to be dropping Ice Golem. Alright. That was interesting. Knight's going to be guarding the Princess like a true sir. And hopefully that Princess doesn't... Alright. Okay. Sometimes you get finessed. And this is one of those moments that I simply got finessed. He ended up going in for a graveyard. A naked graveyard, though. That's definitely questionable. I didn't really have anything in cycle. He knew that I didn't have Knight in cycle, so he played off of that, and he played really well there. Gotta appreciate those plays. I almost went in for a pre-log, but I didn't really know if he had Goblins in cycle or not. We're going to be dropping the log, because he hadn't shown Goblins, he's only shown Spear Goblins. Now he's shown both of them. He's got the Goblin Brothers. He's got Steve's brother right now, so that's kind of whack. We'll be dropping the Knight in the back. Maybe dropping the Knight isn't the best play, because now he knows that I don't have anything in cycle. So we're going to be dropping our Goblin Gang as well. Maybe we try to finesse him right now with the Goblin Barrel. See if we can make anything happen. We're going to go for a log as well. Hey, let's go. That's clean. When we're dropping the Princess, notice how I dropped the Princess left-hand lane. It's not going to be walking into any of those poisons or skeletons. However, the Princess literally is not shooting, so that is an issue. If the Princess doesn't shoot, can it really accomplish its job? That was kind of whack, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys saw that. I don't think it got a single shot off the entire duration of that graveyard. Gonna be dropping a rocket. We need to get damage, so that's why the rocket came down. Gonna be dropping Ice Spirit again. We're gonna be dropping a Princess. However, this time we're gonna be dropping the Princess inside that lane. We need to make something happen. The Princess needs to be shooting at least. We're going to be going in for a barrel. We're going to be going in for a pre-log as well. And, oh man, this is going to get rough right quick. We're going to be trying to pressure him really fast. We need to make something happen, guys. We're going to be going in for a Goblin Barrel. We're going to be going in for a log, and I think we lost this game. There's not much we could have done in that one. Let's move on to the next game, guys. Alright, guys, we got a game against Patino Power. So this guy always runs the most absurd deck. It's like Skarmy, Freeze, Giant Balloon. It's always, it's quite an adventure to play him, to say the least. I'm going to be dropping a barrel. He's probably going to drop Skarmy, or maybe he just eats this like a snack. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe he's graduated to running Goblin Gang. That's a big boy moment for him. Maybe he's running both, actually. I don't know. This guy is infuriating to play against. Oh, there's the Skill Horde. NATO everything back, and yeah. There's the Freeze, guys. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me that he was running Giant Freeze. Well, there it is. The Freeze Arrows combination is coming down. And what does he have for the Goblin Barrel? Alright, so that's a lot of damage. That's pretty clean. We take that out here. We're going to wait and see if we can bait out anything else. Hopefully it drops like a Skarmy or Goblin Gang to defend the Princess. That would be absolutely hysterical. Unfortunately, we didn't get such luck, but it could have happened. Always want to wait till the last possible second if you're able to actually have that luxury. If I was at 10 Elixir, I would have obviously logged a little bit sooner, but I waited and gave him the potential of making a mistake, so always a good thing to do if you can afford that. Going in for a Knight plus Goblin Gang. Seeing what's up. He's got the bomb tower, so he's got the tech, guys. He's got the tech. I'm a little bit intimidated now, I gotta say. Where's your Skill Horde, my bro? Where is it, man? Well, we haven't seen it yet. But that's also another thing that we gotta worry about. Gonna use NATO. Gonna use Goblin Gang. And that's gonna be rough. That is a really bad time in the life of Jake. And we're eating a little bit too much damage. That's not really a snack that I want. However, the Steve the Spear Goblin is putting in so much work in the right-hand lane. And that's going to be good. We're still in a good situation. I don't know if he has Rocket or not. I forgot this absurd deck. So it's looking like it's only arrows at the moment. I don't know if he actually has the luxury of having Rocket in his deck. So right now we go for the Goblin Barrel, Finesse Barrel. Hopefully we can bait him out. Hopefully he doesn't see it. It doesn't look like he saw it, and that is going to be Tower, boys. We're going to be dropping Ice Spirit. We're going to be dropping Goblin Gang. We're going to probably be trying to drop everything backwards. Oh, man, this is this is not a desirable start for me. We're going to have to log that. Is it going to kill? Oh, it does. Rip. Wow, it even ended up killing the Princess. Not good. No bueno, guys. No bueno. He's going to go in for it again. I can feel it coming in there tonight, guys. I can feel it. Maybe we can make something happen right here, right now. We got Barrel. We're going to drop another Goblin Gang. We're going to be dropping a NATO off to the side because we don't want to mess around with that. We're going to be going in for another Night Push. And I think we might have got it in the bag. Steve the Spear Goblin coming in clutch. The Horde of Spear Goblins, obviously a new card introduced to Clash Royale. And we take the game. Asserting dominance at its finest. Let's move on to the next game. Alright guys, so we got another game against someone from Japan, I believe. We're going to be dropping the Princess in the back, seeing what's up. He's going to cordially respond with his own Giant. And we're going to be dropping a Knight in the same lane. Knight should end up protecting the Princess. What I said before is you really want to be utilizing the Princess against all those tank decks. And utilizing the NATO as well. You want to make everything just smush together. Use that NATO, clump everything up, and put that Princess to work. She's putting in some mad work right there. And that Giant is just going to get decimated, eaten alive by the Spear Goblins and the Stab Goblins and the Princess. And this is definitely going to be a snack and a half. He actually ended up zapping that, and my Princess is staying alive. Goblin Barrel is on the tower. He is dropping a Tesla, and that didn't do anything. That was a really bad log, but I was laughing a little bit too hard right there, guys. That was a quality Tesla, to say the least. Alright, we're going to be dropping Ice Spirit in the back. He's going to respond with a Mega Minion. We will drop a Knight. The Knight is not very susceptible to a poison, so I'm not too scared right now. We actually will end up having to log that and drop a Goblin Gang up high. If I did not drop that Goblin Gang, everything was going to, or that Mega Minion was going to lock on. That would just be a sad panda moment. We're not about those sad panda moments, guys. Alright, so that Knight is going to be going towards the tower. Maybe the Knight gets a hit on the tower. That would be really clean. It doesn't really matter too much. 1-2 situation might actually matter. I don't really plan on making that go that far, but he's going to try to make it happen. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit plus Goblin Barrel. We're going to eat that damage. Not going to be too bad. That's 1 or 2 Goblin hits. Princess will... Oh man, he's a little bit wild today. He's a little bit frisky. We're definitely going to have to log that. Drop an Ice Spirit. Drop a Knight. And the log even finishes off the Goblins that he's just so kindly dropped right into that. Hey. So he's got Zap, so we can drop a Goblin Barrel. It's not too bad. Dropping the Archers in that placement is really well played by him. You guys notice that? It pretty much denies everything for me. It denies all but 1 Goblin hitting the tower. So it just takes up too much surface area. We're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit right here. We're going to be NATOing everything backwards because we really don't want to have that Giant hitting away on our tower. So, we're kind, but we're not really about the life of giving free damage away, sir. So he's letting, yeah, he's just not letting any damage happen. We're going to be rocketing. We're going to be logging. And all we got to do is just literally just get 1 Goblin Barrel on the tower. Not too hard to do. Dropping the Goblin Barrel. I don't think he has anything. I don't think he's got any hopes or dreams. He's going to be zapping, but to no avail. We took the dub. That was honestly a pretty hysterical game. I lost my focus early on after seeing that Tesla. It killed me inside a little bit. Alright guys, so that's actually where I'm going to end today's video. It was a pretty interesting series of games. As always, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.